I am making picture frame eggs, I think they're called. I call them eggs on an island. I love to eat, love to cook, and this is how we get started. We need one piece of bread, one egg, some butter, a knife, and a glass with a brim that's pretty small. What we do is get the bread. We'll put this egg over here. Get the bread, put it right there. You want to get the center of it out. Everybody who likes dippy eggs has got to like this. If you like dippy eggs, it's the way to go. Alright, we're going to get the center of the bread. Do a little turn deal, twisty turny, right? And a piece of bread comes right out. Right? There's the dippy part. Alright, so now we got a piece of bread with a hole in the middle. Right? Alright. Butter both sides of each part of this. Alright, especially this, because this is what we're going to be dipping in, you know, dipping in the dippy eggs. Both sides, not just one side, both sides. Sometimes it's a little difficult because you get butter all over your hands, but it is what it is. Oh yeah, clean your hands before you cook, obviously, because you don't want no dirt on your bread. You can, if you want, you can butter just one side of the piece of bread for now, and then you throw it on the griddle. You also need a griddle or a frying pan or whatever the heck you want to use. Actually, you know what? I haven't worked on this griddle before, so I'm gonna butter the other side now.
Nice.
Just to get it over with. And get butter on my hands again. Alright, so here we go. Get the butter with the hole in it, or the bread with the hole in it. Boom, right there. Egg. Crack the egg. Right in the center. Right in the center. And you get the little circle that we got out. We're gonna throw that right next to it. Boop.
So while we're waiting for that to dry out,
Right.
want to tell us a little bit about how you got started in music?
Absolutely. I was a kid. I was in the chorus growing up when it was, you know, that was, my mom used to sing to me as a kid. I was always involved in music one way or another. And I was in the chorus growing up in Delcroft Elementary. And I was singing solos in front of the school and doing, you know, working with the chorus. I was in the band in the chorus till music was no longer the cool thing to do, you know, so sports was, you know, the cool thing to do. So when I got to middle school, I stopped doing music and started playing sports because I had to be the cool guy. I don't know, it doesn't sit with me too well now, but, you know, I just had to go. But right after high school ended, I jumped right back into my love. Music's always been a part of me. I never stopped writing. I was always a writer. And I was big into poetry growing up. And when I started to realize growing up that hip-hop and music really is just poetry with a beat behind it, I already had a ton of material that I didn't know I was ever going to use. And they turned into songs. And ever since I graduated high school, I've just been knocking music out of the park. I've just been hitting it so hard. And even more so today. I've been doing this for over 10 years, but these last 2 years I've been working extremely hard, not saying no to any type of opportunity. Me and my manager, Mike Trent, we have been knocking down doors. This guy works so hard, me and him have such a relationship. He is like a brother to me, and it's no longer just me anymore. It's me and him. You know, he's got a kid, he's got a wife. They're all involved. You know, so it's not just me anymore. It's me and him and his family. And our lives are on the line. You know what I mean? This is something that's taken very seriously. It's my life, plain and simple.
So how are those eggs looking?
Eggs are looking good. I'm about to flip it, and I need a spatula. GB, yes sir. Rebel cause I wanna be, suck a D. Never have to buy beat again, April Benson made it spin. You're never gonna catch unless I let them catch up to me. Even then, their feet's on land, I'm hungry. So even if they plan to rip the ground out from under me, he remains in the same spot they discovered me. Levitated like David Blaine did. I fix every glitch, all my systems are functioning for me or against me. Run from me or come with me. Either way I'm going in, regardless of the covering. I'm better off on my own unless they clone another me. You can trust your soul when you're somebody you want to be. But even though the numbers quoted brotherly, there is just no way around the hatred with so much suffering. So until the day comes to stop cover judging me, I'ma make every crowd know who the fuck is he.